Alright, so I've seen a couple of my mutuals doing this, and I figured I'd do it as well because I have a lot of stuff that just needs to go. I'm going to put a disclaimer that a lot of these are very poor quality because I made these when I was most of these I made when I was like 12 or 13. So the quality ain't that great, but they would make, a lot of the partials in here would make great starter suits because I'm pricing them at very discounted prices. Starting off, we have Snow 1.0. Decent vision. This was one that I bought off of Amino, the head base at least. Got no teeth. Tongue's made out of upholstery foam. Floppy ear because the original base was a floppy ear and I never fixed it. Bell nose, so you better be used to the bell ringing noise because you will hear it every time you move. This one is Phantom. He is very busted up. I did put the fur on backwards. He's bald because when I originally made it, he had a top hat, and I guess I was just too lazy to fur the entire thing, so there's supposed to be a top hat here, but I removed it a while ago. This is the cosplay I made for Awesome Dude back in 2022. Really good quality. Very good vision. Has horns back here. There is a zipper in here. It's sewed on backwards, so it's kind of wonky to open, but yeah, it's in there. We have both of the Poppy the Chicken wings that I made for Welcome Home back in 2023. Very high quality. It has arm strap things in here, so you can just grab onto it and hold it so you don't lose it. These are the wings I made for a Scarlet Macaw character that I made back in 2022 that I never finished, and then it got remodified for a play I was in. Very high quality, works really well, doesn't have hands, and it just kind of looks like that. These have held up very well. I will give them that. Rainbow Dragon Tail that I bought at a Ren fair like 2 years ago. Very sturdy, holds up very well, and is very soft. This is Chase. He is our first partial. Very good quality, the exception of the white fur. I don't know why it's like that, but the rest of the fur, soft to the touch, very smooth. Not very well worn in, because I didn't wear him that often. Very good vision. Very high quality. This is probably one of my most high quality suits to date, if I'm being honest. There are blue eyes in there, you just can't really see them that well, but they are there. Very, very firm, very strong, very held together. This is Poppy's head. Very, very durable, very well built. I did get a little creative with it, and inside of here, the way that you put it on your head is that there are 3 big sticks, and you just put them, you just put them around your neck, in the back, and the shoulders. Very well held together, very firm. It has held up really well. You can see through here. It's all see-through, and it's hidden very well by the feathers. I did slightly modify it for a series I was going to do, but I can fix that if you need, if you want that. I can also sell this as a partial with the wings and the tail if I can find it. This is probably the one that I'm going to ask the most for because of the quality and also just how long it is. Because the full tail is almost 5 feet long. It's very much a drag on the floor tail. But the fur is very soft and has held up very well over time. And does have a strap, because you put this around your waist. But it can be modified if you need. This was my very first suit ever back in 2019. The things are paper, but they've held up incredibly well over time. The vision on this one is amazing. Like, all of this is see-through. But I'm putting this at heavily discounted because it's all just hot glued on and it's just slowly falling apart on itself. Again, this one would make a great beginner suit. But yeah, I'm still very proud of how this one turned out. Again, this one was created for the series that I was gonna make that I never actually finished. This was a base from Spirit Halloween, but I'd say it's really high quality. And the head here is attached to this sweater. So you're basically getting a half suit for the price of one. It doesn't have paws, but you can buy your own. I'd say this one is pretty high quality. This one was another head base from Spirit Halloween. Quality of a Spirit Halloween suit. I was originally going to make a project with this one, but then it just kind of never happened. So he's just been sitting and collecting dust in my closet since like 2020. And I figure he deserves a new home. This one was originally a Cult of the Lamb cosplay that I made that got modified for the series I was making. This one I will also put at a very heavily discounted price because it's literally so wonky and warped. And like, that wasn't the intended purpose. I don't know how it ended up that way. But yeah, not my best work. Very wonky. Would probably only work as like a beginner suit. Forgot to mention this, but here are the slippers to go with the Awesome Dude cosplay. If you want to buy those together, or I can sell them separately, either works. This one is called Spirit Strike. It was a head that I modified for an OC back in 2022. The whole thing's kind of being held on with hot glue, but it does work really well and it's really sturdy. So if you want that, this will work for you. This was a base that I chopped all of the fur off of and then stuck it onto a fleece base. So yeah, it does work. It's just not the prettiest. Finally, we have these dragon wings that I also bought from Spirit Halloween. These ones are pretty self-explanatory, and I will also sell these at a discounted price just because they're from Spirit Halloween. But these would work really well for like a Nightwing cosplay or something.